Hey you guys, Cat Thomas here with Moffitt's Arts-In-Medicine program. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make gratitude trees. All you're going to need for this activity is the instruction page, just to follow along with. I'm going to show you all the steps. You're going to need a painted piece of paper, a pen or a pencil, just something to write with, doesn't matter what it is, and a pair of scissors. Let's get started. All right, you guys, so we're back. You should have your paper, pen, or pencil, whatever, scissors, and then this is the example tree that I'm just gonna set to the side because we don't really need that. So the first thing we're gonna do, so these are gratitude trees, and gratitude just means, being grateful or being thankful for something. So the first thing we're gonna do is you'll turn the paper over and we're just gonna write something that we're grateful for. So you can take turns doing this. You can all write one thing, you can write different things, doesn't really matter, but just it can be anything that you're thankful for. So it can be a thing, it can be a person, it can be a favorite place, it could be a special memory that you have, and it's just a way to focus on positive things that we have in our life. So I'm gonna go ahead and write something on mine, and feel free to pause the video while you're writing down your things. All right, when you're finished, you're just gonna turn the paper over and we're gonna start with the colored side facing up. So the first thing we're gonna do is you're gonna turn the paper this way and you're gonna fold a triangle. And the biggest thing with origami is you want to try to line up the sides as best as you can, and then make the creases as creased as possible. And we're gonna unfold that, and then we're going to fold the paper diagonally in the opposite direction. So you're folding a triangle again, but you're just going the other way. All right, we're gonna open that up, and then we're gonna turn the paper over, and you're gonna fold the paper in half to the right. Then we're going to open that back up, and we're going to fold the paper in half going up. Then we're gonna unfold the paper. We're not gonna flatten it out. So on your instructions, this is at the bottom of the first side, so it's after number 4. These are all dotted lines on the instruction page. What we're gonna be doing is we're going to be taking 2 opposite corners and pushing those together, and then you're putting the other 2 corners together with that. So you're taking all 4 corners and pushing them together, and then flattening down the paper. Next thing we're gonna do, so one thing to note, you want the open side facing towards you. So if it's going the other way, turn it around so it's facing towards you. And then we're gonna take the top right flap, this flap of paper, and you're gonna fold the top right part, and it's gonna line up with the middle crease. There should be a crease in your paper right there. So you're just gonna fold this in like that. And do the same with the one on the left side. So you're taking that crease or that flap and folding it until you reach the middle crease. And when we're done with that, we're going to turn the paper over and you're going to do the exact same thing. Make sure the open part is facing towards you. You're going to take the top right flap, fold it in, and then we're going to take the top left flap, fold it in. So now you have this shape. It's kind of like an upside down ice cream cone or something. So the next part requires the scissors. So if you have been folding this and you are a little one, then maybe get some help from an adult. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna use the scissors, and we're gonna cut off this part. So it's the bottom part here, the triangle. We're just gonna cut that part off, just right up along the side. Whoops. All right, you're gonna have all these pieces. You don't really need those, so we can just push that over there. And you're gonna be left with this. All right. Put the scissors back to the side. We're gonna use them again later. So the next thing we're gonna do is you're gonna take this flap right here on the right side. You're gonna open that. And then you're going to open up the flap. So you're opening up this inside part. And you're gonna take the right side, and you're going to push it in towards the middle. So you're kind of turning this inside out. All right. Gonna do the same with the other side. So you're taking the left flap, you're gonna open it up, then you're gonna open it up from the inside, push this outside piece towards the middle, towards the center, and do like that. So you're kind of, like I said, you're turning it inside out, kind of. All right. We're gonna turn the whole paper over and do the exact same thing. So you're taking this this right flap, open it up, then you have a bigger flap. You're gonna open that up, you might have to slide your fingers in there. You're gonna push the outside to the center and fold that over. And then same with this one, we're going to open this up, open the flap, and then push this from the outside to the center. All right, so when you look at the bottom on here now, you should have 4 pieces on each side. So 4 flaps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, so this next part, we need scissors again. So get those ready. We're gonna turn this sideways. So I don't know if you can see this. There's a center crease right here. This is really important. We're gonna be doing some cuts on the side, but you don't wanna go past this center crease or you'll end up chopping your tree in half, and we don't wanna do that. So what we're gonna do is make 4 cuts like this down the side without going over this center line. So take your scissors. I'm gonna do one here. Here, you can kind of just eyeball it and space them out, you know, as best as you can. Doesn't have to be perfect, but don't go past that center line. That's the most important part. Okay, so we did 1, 2, 3, 4 cuts. We're going to turn the tree over. You're gonna do the exact same thing. You wanna try to line it up across from where your other cuts are. All right, and again, you can see that center crease. If you can't see it, fold it a little bit and then you can see it. You don't wanna go past that. So we're just gonna make a cut here, 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 and here. If it's not exactly across, that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. All right, so now we have all these flaps going on. What we're gonna do for this next part is start at the bottom. I'm gonna take this flap, and what you're doing is you're folding it kind of into a triangle. So you're just folding it kind of like that. You want it to be a little bit pointed towards the end there. I'm gonna do like that, and you're gonna do that with each flap. Going up. You see that? So you're just folding the flaps down. You're gonna leave the top one like that. After you do that one, you can turn it over and you're gonna do the next one going up. So same exact thing. You're gonna do that. Gonna do this one, this one. If it doesn't go all the way to the bottom, that's okay too. This one. And leave the top one. Then you're just gonna keep going. You're gonna do this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, all the way around. And you can totally pause the video here if you need to get all the rest of them. Okay, so all your flaps should be folded now. And now we're just going to kind of like, you just want to kind of fluff them out a little bit. You can pull the tree out a little bit. If you want to straighten any of them, do that. That's pretty much it. It should be able to stand on its own now. So now you have your gratitude tree, and you can put it somewhere. I suggest putting it somewhere where you're gonna be able to see it every day, so that y'all can think about all the great things that you have to be thankful for in your life. I really enjoyed working with you today, and I hope that you will come by the studio sometime.